Dang, look at all the scars
여전히
she's
예의라고는
got.
없네. 남의 집에 들어올 땐 신발은 벗어야지.
Dang.
If I was in that circumstance, would I act any different?
CinemaMosaic.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and we are getting ready to watch The Glory. This has been a highly recommended show from so many people. I hear it's a revenge film. That's pretty much all that I know. So, without any further ado, let's get this bad boy started. Okay. Hey, man, I love me a good revenge piece. And if it's like a lady-driven revenge piece, that's just an extra, thumbs up for me. You know I love me some intros. Oh, we got a scalpel, so we gonna get grimy with it with some blood splatter too. Is that game called Othello? I'm sure there's another name for it though. The Glory. Okay. I like that. That's a cool little shot with the spiral. Summer of 2022. I mean, some nice, beautiful music for a revenge film. Listen, I know we got to set the table first. It's all about tone. All of these dark blues, navies.
They taught me how to spell.
Wow, that is a beautiful home. I remember the days before drone shots and everybody had to use helicopters. It was all kind of choppy. Okay, we got a new character.
오래도 걸렸네. 환영해요. 악마의 나팔꽃이에요.
A devil's trumpet.
저건 지상을 향해 나팔을 불어서 천사의 나팔꽃. 그건 하늘을 향해 나팔을 불어서 악마의 나팔꽃.
That's interesting. I probably would have flipped it in my head.
이다나? 그래서 그런지 그 꽃은 밤에만 향기가 나요. 독이 화분은 깨서 버려야 해서.
Oh. Okay. The sounds are a little jarring. Oh my goodness.
그리운 연진에게 혹시 기억하니?
Dear Yoonjin, huh?
내가 여름을 아주 싫어했던 거. 다행히 더 더워지기 전에 이사를 했어. 어제부터 사진을 정리 중인데 온통 반가운 얼굴이라.
Dang, them some gnarly scars. Looks
그러다
like
그런
burns.
상상을 했어. 언젠가 네가 저 현관문을 열어올 순간에 말이야.
Okay, I like the stature in the walk.
나 뭐야? 재준이, 사라.
준,
이건 다
사라.
우리고. 근데 너 누구더라?
나야 연진아. 나.
Yoonjin, it's me.
넌 진짜 옛날 그대로다.
Dang, look at all the scars
여전히
she's
예의라고는
got.
없네. 남의 집에 들어올 땐 신발은 벗어야지.
Dang, that's what you get for not knocking, huh? Wow.
널 죽일 이유가 하나 더 늘었잖아. 적어도 날 알아는 봤어야지.
죽여? 니까지 날 죽여!
그러려고 힘 닿는 데까지 널 한번 죽여보려고. 그러니까 빨리 와 연진아. 난 다 도착했거든.
Wow.
네가 오는 동안 내가 어떻게 여기까지 왔는지.
Yes, I absolutely want to hear this.
정식으로
Okay.
된 건이라 보호자 오고 절차는 밟아야 돼. 적당히 훈방할 테니까 걱정하지 말고. 전화할게.
2004. Okay. It's a long time ago. It's like 17 years ago.
다시 또 이런 일로 오기만 해. 엄마 다 왔다니까 가봐.
친구 아닌데. 근데 아저씨, 우리 엄마랑은 정확하게 무슨 사이예요? 그래서 엄마 이혼할 때도 도와주신 거구나? 우리 아빠 바람 피운 증거도 착착 모아주고. 난 또 우리 엄마랑 잤는 줄.
Dang, she's just cavalier with it. Very matter of fact.
아, 쪽팔리게 오지 말라니까.
서로 화해하고 안아주고 그러면 돼요. 이 사람 얼른.
Dang, okay. Well, I need some backstory on how you got jacked up like that.
어떻게 오셨습니까?
문동은 보호자입니다. 담임입니다.
Oh, guardian, huh?
교복 쳐입고 경찰서를 와? 친구끼리 장난 좀 친 거 가지고 신고를 해? 그 전화를 교감이. 너 좀 이따 봐. 일어나, 빨리 가.
You're like, yo, look at my face. When you talk about a little prank.
엄마 아빠 외국가셔서요? 골프요. 그래? 녀석아 전화를 하지 그랬어. 이놈도요.
Wow, a little prank.
엄마, 오늘 너한테 너무 실망이야.
경찰서까지 갈 줄 알았나?
그 부분이 실망이야. 없는 애 하나 어떻게 못해.
Dang. What kind of
그리고
parenting is that?
재준이랑만 놀라니까 심심하면 살아 껴서. 고살님이 이름에 이응 들어간 애들은 살이 끼니까 피하라고 했어 안 했어? 손명호, 최혜정, 걔들 말이야. 걔들! 들어와. 늦었어.
Okay. Is all of that just food in front of her? I think it is like fruit. Yeah. So is this the shame? This must be the shaman she was talking about.
어서 와, 동훈아. 그동안 괴롭혀서 미안. 사과하려고. 화풀 거지? 그렇다고 뭐 경찰서까지 가고 그러냐? 쫄리게. 그래서 말인데 동훈아. 이제부터 네가 고데기 열 체크 좀 해줄래?
What? Oh, those burns. Wow.
아, 부탁 좀 한 거 가지고 뭘 또 범죄래. 사과한 사람 머쓱하게. 뜨거운지 아닌지.
Wow, she's really not doing this.
아니?
That is so jacked up. Oh.
됐나 보다. 나와봐.
And then she gets her hair curled right afterwards. Wow. My man's just shooting hoops.
하지 마. 네가 백날 소리 질러도 아무도 몰라.
This is definitely the beginning of a villain story.
채용이 아예 우리한테 킬해줬네?
Oh, everybody's gonna catch this. Gym teacher too.
대체 나한테 왜 이러니까. 지겨워 진짜. 니들은 왜 다 그걸 묻냐?
Dang.
지금도 봐. 네가 경찰서 가서 그 지랄까지 들었는데 넌 또 여기 와 있고. 뭐가 달라졌니? 아무도 널 보호하지 않는다는 소리야, 동훈.
Dang.
학교도 네
Not
부모조차도.
the police, your school, not even your folks.
사회적 약자.
Dang, and you could tell that her mama was a bully too.
동화 속에 사네, 운동은? 와, 운동은 내 요정 할머니인가 봐. 나 머리하라고 온도 체크도 해주고. 그치?
Oh.
야,
Wow.
소명호 얘기 좀.
How can you just be that cruel? And then you're gonna be disgusting with it on top? I missed what it said. Ugh. How? I don't understand that part at all.
바사나수소수?
주시면 제가 할게요. 블라우스에 뭐가 묻어서요.
뭐가 묻었는데? 혹시 피니?
Yeah, look at me.
그냥 과산화수소수만 주세요.
God.
왜 이런 거니? 담임 선생님께 말씀드렸어? 전에도 본 적 있어서 그래. 혼자 힘들면 선생님이 같이 말해줄게. 응?
Dang.
누구야?
You leaving those kind of marks? She must have her mom must be super powerful. Well, not hers, not Moon's, but the bully.
엄마,
Yup.
제가요.
Dang.
전에도 제가요.
She just said it in front of everybody. everybody. Like, there's no consequences. I'm that rugged with it.
네 딸은 거꾸로 보는 세상을 좋아하는 거. 세상이 거꾸로인 순간엔 모든 색이 헷갈려도 이해받기 때문일까?
Can't tell your colors apart, huh?
누가요? 똑같아요. 우리 엄마.
Okay, there's an interesting reveal for you.
우리 엄마 아세요?
단 하루도 잊어본 적이 없어. 어떤 증오는 그리움을 닮아서 멈출 수가 없거든.
증오? 몰라요. 뭐예요?
증오가 뭐냐고?
Dang. Don't hurt the little girl. I like that shot. Like cages. And then like the cages of her home. Wow, that was a good blending of that shot.
신나면 더 까매지던 눈동자.
왜 이렇게 늦게 와?
Why did you go there?
더 죽는 줄.
웃을 때 올라가던 입꼬리, 머리카락 한 올까지 아름답던. 그걸 다 합치면 그게 증오야.
Dang. At least she was respectful enough to take her shoes off.
우리 진짜 쓰레기야. 반성해야 돼. 그냥 나와.
좀 되는데?
진짜? 존나 슬퍼. 운동은 너 너무 알뜰이야.
Oh, you know what? When the revenge starts, I am looking forward to it.
너 존나 부자. 20만 원 되겠는데?
그럼 오늘 이거 네가 쏘는 거야? 너네 돈 많잖아. 이거 필요 없잖아. 부탁이야. 제발 돌려줘, 연진아. 이제 좀 공손해졌네, 문동은. 그래.
Oh, she is vile.
대신 우리 술 마실 동안 춤춰봐. 그럼 이 돈은 안 건들게. 어때? 뭐? 춤추라고. 음주 가면 음주만 입고 가. 왜? 싫어? 정 싫으면 다른 선택지도 있기는 있어?
No, why they keep burning her?
넌 지금 되게 엉망진창이야. 근데 자존심을 세우잖아? 그럼 너 되게 엉망진창이 된다?
Damn.
수치스럽게. 아, 싫어할 수 없고.
I want somebody to hit her so bad.
다리도 예쁘네.
That's just foul. Every single one of them needs to be burned. Have the same thing done to them.
선곡은 내가 한다. 나 벨소리 존나 많아.
Damn. And nobody can hear that? Look, she's got the sweatpants on. Resignation. They got the nurse fired. That's how powerful that family is. Like, my heart just breaks for her. It seems like an impossible situation. She doesn't really have family. She's living by herself. Nobody can look. When the nurse can't even help you, you know it's a bad situation. And for those of us who have been burned before, that's a different kind of pain because it's just a lasting pain. It's so sensitive to the touch. You can't wear clothes, like nothing. It's just, and then it leaves a scar on top of it. Ugh. Ugh, look at this. There's so much. Look what it's come to. Oh, the scars are so still tender and fresh. Like, I mean, don't think I didn't notice. Like, you know, she looked like, you know, she like peed on herself through the torment, through the torture, all of that humiliation, that pain, the solitude, the loneliness. You know, this is what breeds and makes supervillains.
야, 운동은 자퇴했대. 근데 자퇴서에 우리 이름 봤었다는데? 그걸 교감실에 직접 갖다 내서 담임 지금 교감한테 존나
체육이니?
때린 순이야? 아 가나다 순이야.
Wow, they just steady joking about it.
봐봐봐.
That's really good timing for a one shot. Like the technical part of how they piece that scene together.
자퇴를 하려면 곱게 해. 넌 잘못한 게 없어? 단 하나도 없어? 이 정도면 너도 문제 있는 거야. 이 당장 와서 자퇴 사유 안 바꿔.
She can't even free herself without it. No wonder what craziness happened here.
이대로 교장실까지 올라가면 김 선생님 근무 평가에 문제 생길 텐데.
아니까 좀, 네?
And they're gonna still get away with it.
그리고 선생님은 방관하셨고.
이 만담으로 이게 네가 팔이 부러졌어? 다리가 부러졌어?
Did they break your arms or legs?
아니는데 뭐가 폭력이야? 뭐가 방관이야? 너 그 정도면 정신병자야, 알아?
I mean,
친구끼리
just keep adding people to this list, right?
선생님 아들 교대 붙었다고 자랑했었죠. 그럼 선생님 아들도 친구들한테 한 대 맞아도 괜찮으시겠니?
Yeah, you're on the list.
네가 아주
What you rolling your sleeves up
나를
for?
잡네. 아, 참. 내 아들이
Nobody in the office gonna say nothing. Nobody? I can't even begin to wrap my brain around that.
예. 내가 걔 엄마인데
Uh-oh.
맞으세요?
That's her mom.
열어보세요, 어머니.
Is that what
괜찮습니다.
this is? It's a payoff?
아버님이 여기 사인 좀.
아, 동훈이 아빠는 아니고?
Wow.
그럼 어머님이.
The payoff is crazy. A settlement letter.
사인이 없는데 그냥 이름 써도 되나요?
그럼요. 거기 이름 쓰시고
Oh, wow.
주시면 됩니다.
내용이요?
아유, 짧아요. 부적
Maladjustment. They kicked her out and they stole all of her stuff on top of it.
뭐 놓고 갔니?
I wonder what, not saying that you have to have a reason to do this kind of stuff, but I wonder if there's a backstory as to how it got to this point.
연락 오겠지. 엄만데.
Mom took the money and dipped. Goodness. Maladjustment. Okay, so that's what she was eating on the top of the rooftop. As time passes and the seasons change. We're back to winter. Hopefully she's, plotting out her revenge during this time. Feels very Count of Monte Cristo.
흉터는 가렵고 생리통으로 배는 끊어질 듯 아프고. 그 순간 그런 생각이 들더라. 약국은 9시에 열고 한강은 20분만 걸으면 된다. 그럼 다 편해질 거야. 더는 가렵지 않을 거야. 그게 어디야? 이게 맞을 거야.
The second time she'd been pushed to the point of thinking about suicide, of taking her life. Poor thing.
운동원 정도면 예쁜 얼굴인가? 남자들이 보기에?
글쎄다.
연기하지 말고. 술이면 내가 갔지. 새벽 예배. 꼰대가 당장 안 오면 작업실 없애버린대, 씨발.
너 인디 몇 개 있어?
예수께서 말씀하시길
What are they plotting?
속옷을 가지러 가거든 겉옷까지도 내주어라. 누가 억지로 오리를 가져가거든 십대까지 가져가지.
Preaching all this forgiveness, huh?
사라 아빠 픽살이 장난 아니었어. 네가 그 얼굴 봤어야 되는 건데.
너무 볼 게 없어서 놀란 거 아니고?
Oh, okay, the white shirts. Okay, I get it now.
니들은 혜정아. 나 금식기도 주간이라니까.
They really can just do whatever it is that they want in this town.
야, 경란아. 너 언제까지 올 거야? 밤샐래?
Oh, they found themselves somebody new.
경란아, 이번에도 소리 지르면 입에다 넣는다.
Uh-oh, what you see?
쟤 뭐해?
Who is this?
보고 싶어 죽는 줄? 그 말도 없이 자퇴했더라?
너 꿈 말이야. 싸이월드에 써있는 거.
개뜬금 질문은 뭐지?
이사라는 그림. 전재준은 골프장 물려받는다고 하고 최혜정은 승무원. 넌 꿈이 진짜 현모양처냐고.
야, 이 씨발. 나 왜 빼? 어? 나도 꿈이 있어.
난 너네가 꿈 이루면 돈 주고 부리는 거고 난 꿈이 아니라 직업이 필요하지. 적당히 안 짜치는 그런. 그리고 가장 어리고 예쁠 때 결혼을 하겠지? 조건 좋은 남자를 골라서 뭐 아이는 한두 명? 그리고 오래오래 행복하게 살겠지. 이걸 달리.
Wow, she's like, I'm taking notes because I'm about to destroy all of that.
그래서
Setting the stage
넌 꿈이 뭔데?
to destroy you.
너
Yeah, my dream is you.
오늘부터 내 꿈은 너야.
Wow.
우리 꼭 또 보자, 박연진.
Okay. A couple years later, me deep in the workforce. Rage, intimacy, propaganda, ethics. Is she learning a new language? Is that what that is?
떨지 말고 안 추워?
아우 살살하세요. 예판이랑 다리에 담배빵 장난 아니에요.
Cigarette burns. I feel like she's leveling up. GED exam results. Okay. So she's still trying to finish school. Pass the GED. Good for you. Wasn't expecting the hair to be like that. Okay, we got some time moving still. She's still leveling up. I love the use of the colors because we've been dealing with a lot of really dark shades a lot, really up until this point. So I guess that's kind of like symbolize that, you know, things are kind of like looking up. That's what I'm assuming.
저기요.
Okay. And there's the upgrade. The older version.
저는 20살이 구성희인데요.
구수영해.
이번 달 말에 공장 그만두신다면서. 그래서 그만두시기 전에 그냥 말 한번 걸어보고 싶어가지고.
나도요. 고마웠어요.
Oh, okay.
아무튼 축하해요, 언니. 언니 대학 합격했다고 그러던데. 좋겠어요, 언니는. 대학 가면 미팅도 하고 남친도 생기고.
Now she's like, I'm on this revenge track.
출근
Something different.
아닌데
Yeah.
꼭 가야 할 곳이 있어서 가는 거예요.
가야 할 곳이 어딘데요? 삼성요? 현대요?
진짜였어, 연진아. 그날부터 내 꿈은 오직 너였어.
차가운 거
2009. Okay.
주세요. 졸려서요.
아이스 아메리카노에 샷 추가해드려요?
네, 그거 주세요.
I wonder if they're in the same city.
라떼는 휘핑크림 왕창, 초코드리즐 아낌없이 뿌려주시고요. 계산은 각자 하고 쿠폰은 제 거에 둘 다 찍어주시면 감사하겠습니다.
그럴 줄 알고 난 지갑을 안 들고 왔지. 여전
엄마 태산되세요. 와서 어떻게 태산이 됩니까? 좀 도와주세요. 이럴 때만 형이지. 맨날 사달래. 형으로서 좀 형 노릇 한 번은 해라. 써.
Is she paying attention and listening? So it seems like
형은 태산이 될 수가 없어. 어떻게 태산이 돼?
freshman 2009.
60제곱미터에 나만의 체육관 말이야.
Square meters, huh?
우와, 꼭 동화 같아요.
It's a little creepy that she's with the baby.
네가 제일 아끼는 고데기를 들 거야.
Wow.
내 얘기가 동화 같아?
네. 근데 우리 엄마가 주인공이 아니어서 좀.
왜 아닌 것 같은데?
우리 엄마는 부자니까요. 주인공들은 원래 다 가난하니까.
I don't understand broke stories.
이 이야기는 내 소리 엄마가 주인공이야. 이 이야기는 동화가 아니라 오화거든.
Ooh, a fable.
어제에 이어 오늘도 안개주의보가 내려졌습니다. 비행기의 순항을 망치는 건 태풍이나 낙뢰가 아닌 안개라는 사실 알고 계십니까?
사람이 만약 그 이후 실상없어.
Dangerous to be injured somewhere.
맑은 날이 가장 많지만 시사율은 안개 낀 날이
Okay.
가장 높다고 합니다.
Praying to the
모두 안개에 조심하시길
to the
바랍니다.
flower.
박윤진이었습니다.
Park Young-jin. She probably married rich, got a
눈에는
high
눈으로,
profile gig. Eye for an
이에는
eye,
이로,
huh? Tooth for a tooth.
파상은 파상으로,
Fracture for fracture.
때림으로
Look at the
갚을지.
angels. Oh, look at the board. The board of justice.
그건 너무 페어플레이 같은데요. 여러분.
Ooh-wee. Oh my gosh, look how many pictures there are. Blocking out all the light so she can live in this space of darkness and revenge. Woo! That's how you set the table, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what do you even say to that? I know we're in for a very long ride, which is why I really appreciate this first episode of us getting like a really good chunk of backstory that goes along with it. We need to understand the why for what I'm hoping is going to be juicy bits of sweet, sweet justice and revenge. This poor girl, Dong Young, I think that's how you pronounce her name, just happened to be the unlucky victim of some rich and privileged people within her community. They could do what they want, abuse people, get adults kicked out, have like the staff at the school worried about if they're gonna have a job in the future, you know, influencing what happens at the police station. Like when you're dealing with like some incredible type of influence where these bullies can just do what they want and not suffer any type of consequences. At first I was wondering, I was like, man, I wonder what like some of the backstory with what Dong Yoon probably did in order to have her be like in the crosshairs of their horribleness. But then you see that it's just, you know, randomly picked girls is what it seems like. The main villain, what's her name? Young Jin, she was talking to, I guess, the guy that she likes, and was asking if Dong Yoon was pretty. So maybe she just goes after girls she feels threatened by as far as like looks go. Maybe that's why she's been selected. Because even though, you know, Dong Yoon is, you know, not from a rich family, you know, she's maybe what could be considered like a conventional type of beauty, right? You know, she's still pretty, regardless of her standing, and she feels threatened by that. Hence, like the scarring, right? That kind of like explains why it's not just bullying, but the scarring to destroy something that's beautiful and to make it lasting so that you can remember, like, how dare you even have like the audacity to be beautiful. It's like a horrible Snow White kind of tale. And then we got a chance to kind of like look into Young Jin as well to figure out like how she got kind of like this far. There's a bit of a shaman, that's what it is, who was, guess, practicing some kind of, I don't know if it's witchcraft or whatever it is, you know, some type of thing to, I guess, push the demons away or attract them. I don't know. I don't really know all the details of that. But between that and her mother, you know, not being mad that she got in trouble, but being more so mad that she got caught, I guess was what it kind of felt like. So she says she comes from like some twisted roots. So there may be like a bit of a backstory with her as to why she's such a bad person. But to watch Dong Yoon weather the storm to the point that not just once, but twice she thought about taking her own life. One, you know, jumping off the roof or drowning herself because she can't get past the emotional the emotional damage that's done and the physical damage as well, with the scarring and the itching and the burning sensation, her laying into the snow and stuff. It's just jacked up at every single level, but she still finds a way to kind of like rebuild herself. Even after she tries her best to get help, she tries to go to the police, she tries to even just leave the school. Every point, the other kid's influence is just too high. Like the part that was so messed up and jarring is like, she's over here talking to the faculty and she's getting beat by a faculty member in front of everybody else. Like, what do you do with that? But, you know, she stayed on task. You know, just because she doesn't come from a wealthy family, it doesn't like destroy her hustle. She ends up working odd jobs. She works at like a little restaurant, and she goes to like the textile factory, where we get a chance to see like a bit of the tone kind of change. We can get into like a little bit of the smaller, to me, but bigger, more important parts, is like the composition of how this project is brought together. You know, the tones, the sound effects are really, really crazy. They're really jarring. It's enough to kind of like make your teeth kind of itch when you hear like some of the stuff. Some of the background music and the scoring, how dark everything is. You know, some of the frames from some of the work that they're doing with the frames. There's this really cool one that really sticks with me. Is when Dong-yoon is talking to Yoongjin's daughter, and it's seen through the perspective of like the monkey bars, and you can see these cages in just this one little space, and then they blended it in with Dong-yoon's apartment in that same kind of way, like she's stuck in this cage. Like, the composition of what we're seeing is really well done and is very patient. I know I want to go back to the colors again and how everything was kind of dark. It was kind of hard to see. And then once she gets over to the textile factory, then you start seeing like a little bit brighter colors. Like she's kind of like coming out of that darkness and coming into her own. I have no idea what she's going to do first, but I'm rooting for her. I know you're not supposed to want bad things to happen to people, and you're supposed to forgive and turn the other cheek. And they actually address that as well, you know, with some of the religious parts of it, you know, about being the better person. But, you know, what's so fun about being the better person when it comes to a revenge flick? We're here for the carnage, so I am all in. Thank you all so much for recommending this project. It looks like it's going to be a good one. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Hit that subscription button. Thank you for checking out CinemaMosaic with all these international great tidbits and projects. Of course, give us that thumbs up, because that's how people know you're digging what we're giving you. And I will catch you on the next episode. Peace.